From now on, like your parents were, you are the secret force of pole position.
They're moving real fast, they're the only ones who can get there on time.
Okay, sis.
And never too far behind, they are always fighting crime.
Stop time, Dan. Ready when you are, Rhodey.
In the danger zone. Pretty soon they'll be off on a mission.
Hydrofoil mode, Rhodey. Hydrofoil engaged, Dan. What's behind the wheel?
Hovercraft, quick!
What's behind this control? Only there are below. Sit back and watch them go. Help, 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 help. When we get these stunts perfected, Rhodey, we'll be the hottest thing on ice.
Yeah, if I don't freeze my hubcaps off first.
Come in, Dan and Tess.
Dan, Uncle Zachary's calling.
You take it, Tess. I'm busy.
Dan's the greatest. He can drive us anything.
Ice is for penguins, Dan, not cars.
Take a back seat, Rhodey. Let a human show you how it's done.
Real smooth, Dan.
I'll get it on the second try.
Dan, Uncle Zachary wants us to take the truck and meet him right now.
Uncle Zachary's coming in person? It must be important.
No way. I gotta practice my stunt.
Do what you want. I'm taking the truck with me.
Well, I guess you can't argue with that, Dan.
Uncle Zach better get here soon, or I'm gonna be a snow cone. You in there, Uncle Zach?
Close, but no cigar, Dan.
What's this about, Uncle Zachary?
Inside that crate is a revolutionary new telecommunication satellite, which is to be launched in 2 days. It was designed by Dr. T.H. Russell, who beamed the plans to us by computer link so we could build this working model. No one at Pole Position's ever seen Russell, who's a bit of a hermit. The doctor's currently working on a vital project and can't take the time to travel to us to do the final check on the satellite. That's where you come in. You've got to deliver that crate immediately. I'm feeding the coordinates into Rhodey now.
I can't go around delivering packages. I got things to do.
I'm sure you'll rise to the occasion, Dan. Good luck, and thanks.
Why is he always so bonehead stubborn?
It runs in the family, Dan, on the male side.
What's that terrible noise?
It's the truck's brakes. They can't take this climb.
Well, I guess we can't get the crate to this Dr. Russell.
Nice try, Dan. But if we can't bring the crate to Dr. Russell, we'll bring Dr. Russell to the crate.
new stunt.
Perfect for an accident.
What do you mean by that?
It's too slippery, Dan. I will
I'll
not...
just fly this one solo, Rhodey. We're spinning out of control. Put her in hovercraft mode, Rhodey. Fast.
I can't, Dan. The wheels are frozen.
Give it all you got, Wheels.
Right.
Dan, are you all right?
Dan?
Me? Didn't even mess my hair.
Bad news, fellas. My front axle's busted.
We'll give you a tow, Rhodey, until we find the garage for repairs. Meanwhile, we'll continue on to Dr. Russell.
Let me drive, sis. It's the least I can do for getting us into this mess. On second thought, you'd better drive. You could use some practice time behind the wheel.
You're all heart, Dan.
Oh,
You okay, Dan?
100%.
I've never seen one like it, but I'm sure I can fix it.
That's awful nice of you.
Make sure you don't scratch the Chromax.
Gotta get this radio fixed.
How far to Russell's house from here, Rhodey?
Close. Just over the hill.
No answer. Russell must be out.
If you folks are, making a delivery, I'm in.
You're Dr. Russell?
Ted Russell, pleased to meet you.
We're from pole position.
But there's been a little change in plans, Dr. Russell.
The satellite's in our truck. I'll take you there.
Daisy and I will check to see if Rhodey's fixed.
Double time it, Wheels.
Hold on to your hats.
Foreign car, huh?
Are you the guys with the delivery for Dr. Russell?
Yeah?
Great. I'm Tim Russell. Glad I caught up with you.
Great. A minute ago we had none. Now we got two.
Two? Why, what do you mean?
You and the one my sister just went off with to the truck.
But this is simply dreadful. He's an imposter.
Rhodey, can you raise Wheels and warn Tess?
Let me try. Too bad I'm not getting through.
We've got to catch up with them.
Right, but we'll have to wait for my car.
Dan, let me go. I can show him the way.
Are you sure?
I'm a big girl, Dan.
Okay. I'll get Rhodey and follow you. Hey, there's my sister in there. That guy is crazy. I have a bad feeling about those guys, Kuma. We better go after them.
Don't you know it's illegal to sit in the middle of the street?
Excuse me, but I need to borrow your Jeep.
Hey!
Could you drive? I'll give directions.
Are you dumb or just plain crazy?
Two different Dr. Russells have just taken my sisters.
Two Dr. Russells? That sounds strange. We'd best get to the bottom of this.
Your power's running low, Wheels. Time for a recharge.
Thanks, Tess.
Now for the satellite, Dr. Russell.
Oh, you beautiful doll.
This is the real Dr. Russell, Tess.
I know you. You're Ted Ratchet of Interdynamic Plastics.
Well, I know you too, Motormouth. Tim LePage of Standard Components.
You're both crooks?
Industrial spies, if you please. In competition with each other.
But we could team up.
Why not?
Because we'll stop you.
We'll see about that.
Can't move a transistor to help Tess and Daisy. If only I could get through to Rhodey.
This cave will give you some shelter, and the heater will keep you warm. As soon as we get to safety, we'll call the authorities and tell them where you are.
Now I ask you, are we nice guys or what?
Daisy, we've got to get out of here. That heater is melting the ice. The cave could collapse any minute.
Oh, it's a 328-inch computer. I didn't know those were available yet.
We're not.
Oh, I see. Still working on the temper,
Rhodey, come in.
Am I glad to hear you?
Both those guys were phony. They've taken the truck and tied Tess and Daisy up in an ice cave.
Wheels, feed us the coordinates. We gotta make tracks.